Hey Bear Buddies, thanks for joining me for episode 32 of Furberries Fables. If you enjoy it, please click that like button, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Today's story is Mrs. Friend by Reddit user Pathetic Gay Mess. I need to find my friend, said the little boy with his eyes full of joy. Nobody, my dad insisted. Listen, we need to go and find your parents. I'm gonna find my friend. My dad said by then only a pale light shined on the face of that 4-year-old. He had found him walking alone in the dark outside the hotel he was staying in for a couple of days. It was completely dark a few meters ahead, pitch black like the confines of the universe, and it was exactly into that darkness the little boy wanted to go. My dad was nervous now. Come with me, okay? My dad is terrified of the dark due to past trauma. Let's find your mom. Don't you miss her? No, he smiled innocently. My mom is mean. Mrs. Friend is nice to me. All right. The little boy then sprinted into the dark, his tiny feet making noise on the asphalt. My dad shivered and started running after him. Nino, no! He picked up his phone, clumsy, and pointed the flashlight into the darkness as he ran. He could see the little boy run right in front of him, as fast as a 4-year-old can run, his toy car shaking up and down in his tiny hands. Mrs. Friend is gonna play with me, said the boy. We're gonna play peekaboo, she promised. Listen, Mrs. Friend is already asleep in her room, okay? Dad panted. It's late, you guys can play peekaboo tomorrow. We need to find your... No, Mommy, he screeched. Mrs. Friend. They ran and ran. The boy stopped suddenly. My dad was dizzy, about to pass out, panting. He's rather out of shape and in his late 50s. He shook. The phone and the flashlight shook. He dropped it on the ground, making a sound he knew meant that the screen had broke, but he couldn't curse, not in front of the little boy. Hey, buddy, my dad said to the complete darkness. Can you help me find my phone? It fell and the flashlight turned off. Not now, mister, the boy replied, almost whispering. She's here. And she was. She was indeed, my dad told me after. He could feel her now, Mrs. Friend. He had been crouched with his hands in the grass looking for the phone, and he felt the light breeze of the enormous Mrs. Friend pass by him, and the grass sunk down with her steps. Nino, my dad said, almost crying. Stay close to me, okay? No need, the dark replied with the little boy's voice. For a moment there was no sound. For a long moment. My terrified dad suddenly felt completely alone there. He got his hands on the phone and tapped through the shattered screen to turn the flashlight back on. And he was the only one there now. Mrs. Friend had taken the little boy away.